Let's go. 10 seconds to kick off. I'm looking down the field trying to figure out who I'ma pick on. Right here, right now is the time and the place, and I'ma put his helmet to the other side of his face. The game's underway. In this smash mouth football, we come to play. So pad up if you wantin' to fight. It's Friday night, game tight, and we under the lights. Let's go.
Under the Lights, presented by Rush Personnel.
It's that time of the week again, high school football on Under the Lights. I'm Jenna Fink.
And I'm Ryan Ketchum. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And Jenna, I mean, it was a hot one out there tonight, about 100 degrees at kickoff.
It was really hot, but that didn't stop teams from leaving it all out on the field. Let's jump right into our game of the week.
It's time for Action News Now, Game of the Week.
The home opener for Chico High School. The Panthers pumped up to host River Valley of Yuba City. Second play of the game, Panthers on offense, but not for long. Ball comes out and the Falcons recover. A few plays later, it's River Valley quarterback Jackson McPeak. He zigs and zags past the Chico defense and takes off. 41 yards to the house. Chico does block the extra point, so it's 6-0 RV. Panthers back on offense and say hello to Dylan O'Hare. You'll hear a lot more of that name. He takes it 15 yards, then 2 yards out. O'Hare leaps into the end zone for a touchdown. Panthers do make the extra point. That puts them up 7-6. Chico running all over River Valley. This time, Troy Sommer speeds his way to the 5-yard line, and that sets up, you guessed it, Dylan O'Hare. This time tiptoeing in from the 1-yard line, 14-6 Chico. The Panthers score 34 unanswered points in the first half, and they tack on 13 more in the second. Chico making a statement in its first home game, beating River Valley 47-6. Panthers now 1-0 on the year. 1-1.
Now over to Durham, back on under the Friday night lights. It was after last week's game was moved to Saturday, and the Trojans took on Williams. Started off strong. First drive of the game, quarterback number 1, Ryan Doyle, finding the receiver number 9, Jake Luckowitz, for the 25-yard touchdown. A pretty ball right there. Next drive, the Trojans, Doyle with the fake handoff, finding sophomore receiver number 8, Perry Phillips, in the back of the end zone, putting them up 14-0. But Williams, they showed that they could pass it too. Here in the second quarter, same score, quarterback number 10, Adrian Solis, letting that one fly. That's Alan Rodriguez, and my oh my sweet cherry pie, look at that young fella run. That was a 65-yard touchdown. Durham up 14-6 in the last play of the half. Solis looking down the field, but there's an interception. Senior number 4, Samuel Dyer, picks that one off and takes it back. Gets tackled out of bounds, but the Trojans were up 8-0. Actually 8 at the half. And Durham, they maintained that lead, winning this one against the Yellow Jackets 21-12. Durham, they stayed undefeated, but Williams having 2 good performances, but nothing to show so far. No wins at the start of this season.
Oroville football hasn't won a game since the 2021 COVID-shortened spring season, so is tonight the night the Tigers finally snap that streak. Oroville traveling south to face Live Oak. The Lions cheerleaders getting the crowd fired up, but this one was a defensive battle. Pick things up second quarter, Moises Alonso spins around and drags down quarterback Kirk Roberts. So now Live Oak on offense. Raul Romero finds a hole, and he is off to the races. Takes it down the sidelines, but is tackled before reaching the end zone. Oroville's defense gets a stop, so they get the ball back, but not for long. Peyton Frazier bobbles the punt return. Live Oak's Noah Cuevas leaps right on it, and the Lions capitalize. Quarterback Tony Herrera connects with Cameron Baines. He's in the end zone for the touchdown. It is all Live Oak in this one. 34-0 win over Oroville. So the Tigers can't snap their losing streak tonight. And a lot of these teams, all of them are non-league opponents right now, but still so many great matchups. Here's our first scoreboard check of week 2. Foothill with a tough opponent facing Buchanan out of Clovis. The Cougars lost 35-21. Its first loss of the season. Also McKinleyville shutting out Anderson 40-0.
And Biggs secured its first win of the season, 20-12 over Reading Christian. It was the Lions' first game up in 11-man. And UPrep steamrolled Corning 32-7. The Panthers jump up to 2-0 on the year. This week, 2 of high school football, but some of the teams kicked off their season tonight. We'll look at West Valley's first game against Orland next.
Plus, we'll have your first look at the Play of the Week options for week 2.
It's time for Action News Now Cheer of the Week.
But first, here's a look at tonight's cheerleaders of the week from Las Plumas High School.